Christmas. I hope that you are having a good day, and thank you so much for tuning in and sharing your Christmas with us. I hope that this year, despite all the stuff that's been going on, that the love of Christmas and being able to share that with people that we love, whether we're able to do that in person or whether it's at a distance, that we will know that the love of Christmas is still shining very brightly. So thank you for being here, and thank you for being part of our Christmas service today. I have my other Christmas hoodie on today, and I hope that so far you have had a really good day. What we always do at this time is, because it's Christmas Day, we light our centre candle in our Advent crown. Today I only have one, but this is to welcome Christmas Day and to celebrate the light that Christmas brings. I hope that Christmas will be really good. I invite you, just in our short Christmas Day service, to pause me and to click on the links for our songs today. And so our first song, if you want to pause me, is Hark the Herald Angels Sing. And the story of Christmas Day from Luke chapter 2 from verse 1 through 7. At that time, Emperor Augustus ordered a census to be taken throughout the Roman Empire. When this first census took place, Quirinius was the governor of Syria. Everyone then went to register themselves, each to their own hometown. Joseph went from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to the town of Bethlehem in Judea, the birthplace of King David. Joseph went there because he was a descendant of David. He went to register with Mary, who was promised in marriage to him. She was pregnant, and while they were in Bethlehem, the time came for her to have her baby. She gave birth to her first son, wrapped him in cloths, and laid him in a manger. There was no room for them to stay in the inn. And a poem called I Heard the Bells. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace on earth, goodwill to all. And please pause me for our next song, which is Jingle Bells. What we always do at Christmas is that we share our presents with each other, and so everyone brings their Christmas presents and we just enjoy everybody else's presents. Like so much else this year, we can't do that, and obviously you're watching this on video, but you can still hold up a Christmas present. And thank you for sharing Christmas with us today, because even although we can't see each other, that what we are sharing together is really special, and that's just one of the most special gifts of Christmas. So thank you for sharing your Christmas with us today. What I always do is I bring some of my presents along just to share them with you. And this year I was really hoping for an early Christmas present, because I'm a Hearts supporter and the Hearts were playing in the Cup final just the week before Christmas. So I was hoping that maybe this year I would get an early Christmas present. And I'm sitting in front of the TV. Usually I would be there. My curtains are closed so that nobody can see that I'm in. The door's locked. All the phones are off. And I'm really excited about it. The anticipation, excitement. And the game started. And we went 2-0 down. But then we came back. And it was 2-0, yes! And then it went into extra time. And it was 2-3. And then it was 3-0, yes! And then it went to a penalty shootout. And we were a penalty up. And then we lost. Oh. Do you know, sometimes life is like that. And you can go through so many different feelings, sometimes just in a really short period of time. You can feel up, you can feel down. Sometimes things are hard and sometimes things are good. You can't always win. But what the message of Christmas says is that there's something bigger than that. That life isn't just about how you're feeling. That life is about who you are. And there is something deeper than that in the love and the light of Christmas that says, whatever you're feeling, whatever you're going through, that's not the end of the story. There's something bigger than that going on. And that's a really good news of Christmas. Now, the next thing I want to show you, and I am really not sure if this is going to work, but I've got a drone that I got for Christmas, and it's possibly going to work, but I don't know where it'll go once I set it off and let it fly. But let me see if I can do this and catch it on camera. Okay, it's not working properly. I thought that would happen. Okay, let me try it again. Whoa! Okay, now you can hear it, it's flying around in the background, and you'll probably see it from time to time as it passes me. And I don't know how long it'll go on for. Let's see if, oh, there it is, you can see it again behind me. And as soon as it goes close to something, it comes away again so that it doesn't ever hit anything. Oh, I managed to stop it as well. How good is that? Because, you know, sometimes at Christmas you get something and you don't really know how to work it very well, and it takes you ages to be able to learn it. And I guess all of that is life too, that sometimes life is about flying, sometimes it is about learning how to do something so that you can make it work better. And I just absolutely love that drone. The message of Christmas is that you can fly. And although things have been hard right now, you can still find wings in your life. You can find that resource in you to be able to do the things that you really want to do. And here's the other thing that I got. I usually buy myself a Christmas present. Not enough to get Christmas presents from other people, but I usually get myself a Christmas present. And here's something I got. It's a 3D rug. And actually it looks fabulous. When you look at it on screen, it doesn't look quite so good when you put it on the ground. And what it's meant to do is to look like 3D so that when you step on it, it looks like you're stepping into a huge hole. But actually when it's on the ground, it doesn't look quite as good as it should. And that's interesting too, because sometimes in life that happens as well. You know, you get excited about something and you see something and it's maybe not quite what you think it's going to be. But the whole life picture is that you make things work for you. That it's what you put into things that really makes life, and makes life such a spectacular thing. And I hope that this Christmas, that all that we share at Christmas and the hope and the light of Christmas will make our lives even brighter than they could be. They'll help us not just to anticipate what's good ahead, but to make it absolutely the best it can be. What I also usually do at this time at our Christmas service is to share with you just movies that I've seen during the year, but there haven't been movies to see during the year. So what I have done is I've been watching box sets again. And one of the ones that I've watched was Harry Potter. And Do you know what? That was really interesting, because there are some things that you have watched before, but when you watch them again, you get way more out of them. And I think sometimes the Christmas story is a bit like that, that you hear the Christmas story, and each year we do the Christmas story, and every year there is something more in it that you maybe haven't noticed before, or something that says something to you just for where you are at in this moment, and that makes a difference for you. So I am hoping that in 2021 there will be more movies to see, and we will be able to be back to watching movies again. And now some Christmas cracker jokes. And these cracker jokes are cracker jokes for 2020. Did you hear that production was down at Santa's workshop? A lot of his workers have had to elf isolate. Why did the pirates have to go into lockdown? Because the R rate had risen. Why are Santa's reindeer allowed to travel on Christmas Eve? They have herd immunity. Why couldn't Mary and Joseph join their work conference call? Because there was no Zoom at the inn. Which Christmas film was 30 years ahead of its time? Home Alone. And why is it best to think of 2020 like a panto? Because eventually it's behind you. And please pause me and listen to our next song, which is See in Yonder Manger Low. Another of our Christmas Day traditions is that at this point in our service, we blow out each of the 5 candles and our Advent crown. And as we blow each of them out, we make a wish. And so I'd invite you to do that as part of your own Christmas Day, to blow out a candle and to make 5 different wishes. Our first wish is for the world. Our second wish is for your family and your friends. Our third wish is for someone special. It can be anybody that you specially want to remember at this time. Our fourth wish is for yourself. And our fifth wish is for Jesus and for the church family. Thank you so much for checking in, and thank you for being part of our Christmas Day today. It has been lovely to have you just tuning in and to connect with us today. So thank you for that. I hope that you will have a fabulous day, and I hope that just the warmth, the love and the light of Christmas will light up your path for the whole of the journey into the year ahead. Our closing song and our closing prayer is Away in a Manger. Have a lovely Christmas day. Take care.